Hey designers, are you thinking about getting into design leadership or moving your career away from individual contributor to sort of leader and manager? Well, in this video, we're going to look at what the job of design leadership is so you can make a better decision and figure out whether it's actually for you. Hey there, I'm John Dial and I'm here to help you improve your design and creative abilities. And in this one, we'll talk about something that might help you actually choose your future path in your career. Let's dive into this one. So really, for decades, designers had one option in their career path: management. And over the last few years, we've seen more and more of this idea of an alternative, or the idea of a principal designer, or sort of a lead designer leading efforts in conceptual work, but not necessarily managing people. Not everyone's cut out for management. Not everybody likes it, and that's okay. We all bring different strengths to the table, and that's one of the beauties of the industry of design. But there's been a lot of misconception over the years, and I've even experienced, over what the job of management is. So we wanted to break down what management is, what leadership looks like. That way you can actually make an informed decision of whether you want to go down a route of management and people care and people management, or if you want to go down the route of more of an individual contributor, continuing to hone and refine and be an expert in your craft. So let's look at the job of management. The first misconception that I dealt with moving from individual contributor to manager was the idea that I thought management was mostly what I saw my manager do. So if you think about the job of a manager, there's really sort of three realms. There is the designer connection, where you're actually managing the designer and the design work. And that is what a designer is often going to see their manager doing. So the main touch point a designer has with their manager is through those one-on-ones and through design reviews and things of that nature. So the designer is going to see their manager giving them feedback and coaching them through and helping them develop and helping them grow. And that looks like a wonderful job to do. But the deceptive part is that's only a small slice of what the job of management actually is. It's a big part of management, but it's not the whole thing. And if you jump into the idea that management is that job, you're going to actually be pretty disappointed, because there's two other layers that you really need to consider in management. So that leads us then to the next layer of management, which really is peer interactions. And as a design manager, your job is to work and to establish clear goals that are shared among your other managers that you work with, whether they're design managers or maybe product managers or product owners or other managers that might be in your space. So you're doing the job to make sure that your design efforts, the work that your designers are putting in, is actually coordinated with and supporting the other efforts going on in the organization. That is a huge part of the design management job, and really one that can't be understated enough. Most of the work of design managers is actually in that center layer, in this middle layer that we're talking about now. It's this side to side peer connection, making sure that we as designers and design org are supporting other initiatives and other efforts. So this job of peer to peer connection actually requires a lot of face-to-face time. It requires communication. It requires a lot of collaboration and planning and making sure that we are all aligned and moving in the same direction together. And really understanding what they are trying to accomplish in their goals, whether it be business or product or marketing or what have you. The goal then is that the design that you are managing is actually going to be supporting those efforts. But really, those aren't the only two layers that you have as a design manager. You not only have managing designers and caring for them and understanding them, helping them develop their career and pushing their craft further, but you also have this peer layer. And then above that, you actually have your senior management, or whatever your org might actually have above you. For some companies, there's going to be a lot of management above it. For some, there's only a small slice. But either way, the job of management is actually to help connect what's happening above you with what's happening around you and below you. Many organizations have initiatives that are top down, and that's okay. That's part of management. That's part of leadership, is to guide and direct and to create vision at a high scale and then to funnel that vision down. And that's a critical link for a design manager, is to be able to understand and interpret that vision, where the mission of the company is going, and bring that down into actionable, clear projects along with your peers, and then guiding the work that happens around you and below you to actually fulfill that mission. So this is the job of management. Management is connecting and understanding and driving. Notice what I didn't mention though. management is not actually production. So as a design manager, there may be some instances where you need to produce something, but the majority of your work is actually people and process centered. It is focusing on who is doing the work, helping them succeed, and looking out for obstacles and blockers, and bringing in then process changes and process updates, working with your peers and with the people you manage and your senior management to make sure that you are guiding and directing the work in ways that actually function within the realm of your organization. So design managers then in a pure management role aren't doing production work. Now there are going to be some instances where you might have the title design manager and you're sort of doing that hybrid role of both design management and leadership, also with a little bit of production. But primarily design managers are focused on people and processes, not on production. Yes, 3 Ps. I did alliterate for you, just so you remember. So with people and processes, you are caring for the designers on your team. You're looking out for who they are and how they want to function. You're understanding what they're strong in and letting them play to their strengths and helping them be positioned to succeed well. You're also asking them and understanding where they want to go in their career so you can support those efforts and give them opportunities to succeed. But it's not just the people, it's also the processes. So part of understanding who these people are and how they're working and what makes them succeed is also crafting processes around them that are going to work and evaluating the way we're currently doing things and if there's any improvement to be made. And that's a really core part of the job of design manager, is both the people and the processes. You are understanding and caring for people, but you're also looking at the funnels and the channels that work gets done to identify opportunities and collaborate with your peers and your senior management and the designers that are on your team to improve those processes along the way. So that's it. That's management in a nutshell. Now, if you're listening to this video and you're like, yeah, I love that. I love people and I love connecting, go for it. Start talking to your managers and your leadership about how you can begin pursuing that next level, that design lead or that design management role. But if you're also listening to it and you're like, oh man, I feel like this is not what I want to do. I don't like interacting with people that much, or I don't think I am well suited for leadership, that's okay. You can lead in different ways. It doesn't have to be pure management, pure people leadership. It can be in design thinking and understanding what we're doing and how we're doing it and start solving problems at larger scales. You could explore something like strategy roles or principal roles or architect roles. There's a lot of different opportunities for designers who are out there. So I hope this video has been helpful to sort of peel back the mystery of what is actually in a management role so that you can make a better informed decision in your design career. If you did find this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button because it tells me what is most helpful for you as you are engaging with my content, and also where the gaps are in our career that we can help fill together. If you have any other thoughts, make sure to leave a comment below and tell me what you've been thinking about your design career. Thank you so much for watching, and if you're interested in building your design career even further, you can check out this video here or this video here. I hope you have a great day. Go make something awesome today, and if you're looking for leadership, go start leading something awesome too. Thanks for watching.